Yo, YouTube world, how you doing? It's your boy D-Mac. I'm back with another video. In case you're new to my channel, it's an inspirational, motivational, educational, and uplifting channel. So, with that being said, today, man, we're going to talk about just being motivated, man, being uplifted, and being gifted. I've been under the weather a little bit with the weather changes, so excuse my voice and everything. But I had to drop a video because it's like, since I've been doing this, I want to keep going. I want to be consistent like all the other YouTubers told me to be, and all the advice that people gave me about reaching out to others no matter what. So even being sick, I want to reach out and do a little small video about uplifting. Today, man, was one of them days that I want to reach out and let you know that lately this past week, I've been going through a lot of things with a lot of people, especially people kind of close to me that been suffering from a lot of things they going through, you know, and people have to first understand that the only way we going to get where we going, we have to go through the obstacles and the things that we face every day in life, or the things that pop up in life. We have to be ready. We have to be motivated, and we just have to be ready. Like, we have to really be ready. And the problem that we have it is we not mentally ready. And when I say mentally ready, we have to really be thinking. We have to really be fit. And a lot of people like to walk around with the big biceps, the big triceps, but they don't have this strong. You know, you got to be strong up here to handle a lot of things that's going on. My brother was recently hurt in jail. He went to jail, and like 8 guys jumped on him, man, broke 4 of his ribs, or cracked 4 of his ribs, punctured his lung, head damages, things of that nature. Just letting you know that each and every day people are battling things out here in life that a lot of people don't understand. And I'm one of the few people that was released from prison after 12 and a half years and had a different outlook on life and what I call fight for control. Like, I understood that I was probably going to be labeled. I was going to be left out. I was going to be blacklisted. But I was mentally prepared for the challenge. So I thought higher. I presented myself differently. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I stumbled. I failed. I dust myself off, and I got back up. And I made better decisions. I did more thinking. So majority of my life, man, I'm thinking. And not only am I thinking of a way to win, I'm thinking of a way to tell another person how to win. Because day after day, I bump into people that they so fixed on making sure somebody fail. And the time and energy that they focus on making sure that somebody fail, they can convert that energy into themselves and be more than they ever expected in life. So the time that I take for myself is only this much. But the time that I put into others is this much. Because, like, I come off strong and maybe even wrong, but my intentions are good for people. And I never do anything soft, because I ain't never got anything in life soft. I ain't ever got anything in life easy. So you got to be up for the challenge. You got to be up for the hard blows. You got to be up for what life throws at you. So don't ever expect nothing to be easy. Don't expect nothing to be free. Don't expect to give some and receive some back. Don't expect it, because we living in a world now where if you give, you most likely not even to receive. Not from people. So if they good people, they the right people, then of course you give, you receive. If it's God, you give, you receive. But outside of that, give because it's from the heart. Don't even worry about the payback. Like with me, I don't even worry about the payback. Like, if I loan people something and they don't pay me back, then I bought you. Because now I ain't got to worry about you no more. I bought you for whatever little bit it was. So that's where I am in life. And that's what I'm on. Like, I'm into something like educational, something like motivational, something like inspirational, and always uplifting. So I want to take the time today, even though I got a cold, and reach out to people and let them know that, nothing comes easy. Um, it's a lot going on in life right now, and you have to pay close attention to what matters most, and that's what's close to heart. And whether that be family, friends, love, the Lord, whatever it is that you got your passion for, you have to always remember to stick to that and don't give up. And I haven't given up, and I know it's a lot that comes with not giving up, and that's fine, because if you learn to not give up, you'll never give in. You'll always stay up. You'll always stay ahead, because you're a fighter, and that's what we are, fighters. And that's what I want to talk to today. Some fighters, some winners. Don't beat yourself down. Uplift yourself. I work with an older guy at work, and I always speak about him, because I remember when I worked with him, when I first started, he always would send me in a direction that was wrong. And how I know now is because now that I've been there long enough to see what's right and what's wrong, he always steered me in a direction that was wrong, and sit back and laugh and thought that was cool. And I think that's so low down. Like, I think that's low down to the max. So, at work, when I help guys and I show guys, is now that he say, I want to make sure guys know everything. No, I want to make sure guys know better and they do better. I'm not going to send you to do nothing that I wouldn't do. I'm not going to tell you to do nothing I wouldn't do. So today's rule is, don't never ask no one to do something that you wouldn't do. Don't never portray something that you're not. And don't never allow someone to get you to do something that they wouldn't do. You have to always ask yourself them questions. You have to always stop for a minute. Because just because a person's smiling don't mean they mean you well. Just because they laughing don't mean they laughing with you. So I learned with my brother laying in the hospital tonight from being beaten almost to death in jail, that it starts here, here, and here. You have to always listen, because the real gon' fool with me. I ain't never worried about who fool with me, because the real gon' fool with me. And if I fool with you, you real. But if I don't fool with you, it ain't that you ain't real. You just ain't real for me. So I always remember that. I always remember that, They may be real, but they not real for you. And that's what it's about in life. Figuring out what and who is real for you. So I made this video today because I've been under the weather and I've been battling a little cold. My brother got almost beat to death in jail. I did 12 and a half years in prison. I know what it's like. My grandma was suffering dementia, Alzheimer's. That's all I ever had for a mama. Because I lost my mama young. So that was my mama. So, like, I'm battling stuff every day. But I still take the time out to make a video to uplift somebody, encourage somebody, and keep pushing somebody. Because get what? As long as I save one person, my job is done. So I always remember that, man. Like, no matter what you're going through, always take the time out for yourself. Take the time out to help somebody else, uplift somebody else, encourage somebody else, push somebody else. Because that's what makes us winners. That's your blessing. That's what you want. It's your time of need. When you down, you sick, and you out. You want somebody to come help you. You want somebody to check on you. So that's what you got to make sure you do. Make sure you do that. So I ain't gonna keep you long, because I'm battling this little cold and everything in my voice. I want to tell my people, my fans, and my YouTube world, anybody that click on this channel, that man, you can do it. Just stay up and fight your hardest fight. Because in the end, you can say, I gave it my all. And guess what? If your all ain't enough, then don't even worry about it. You know, that's what counts. So if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, that like button, and stay tuned. Because it's an educational, a motivational, a inspirational, and an uplifting channel. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned, man. Be up.